Well, surprise, surprise. Femke Bol just looking so comfortable, so relaxed.
It's an absolute procession. It's a glittering gold for Femke Bol.
Hi everyone, thank you for voting on me for becoming European Athlete of the Year. Unfortunately, I cannot be there this year, but I really want to thank every one of you and all the fans who always support me, and of course the amazing team I have around me for accomplishing everything we've accomplished and coming home with another European Athlete of the Year award.
Femke Bol. The final of the women's 400 metres. Well, Femke Bol beating the likes of her teammate Sander Witt, a reigning European indoor and outdoor medalist. Leading as they head through that bell. It's a Dutch 1-2 at this point, and Bol surely will now push on. Incredible speed that she's shown, just 21 years of age and known as a 400 metre hurdler. Just look at the flat speed she's producing now. Svisi Ersitic will begin to chase. Is Bol too far gone at this point? Jodie Williams of Kilhealy in the battle for bronze, but just look at Femke Bol coming through. 50.64 has come up on the clock. Femke Bol climbs even higher up the all-time indoor list. Sensational stuff.
Femke Bol, what a treat that the programme allowed Femke Bol of the Netherlands to attempt 400 flat and 400 hurdles double. She says this is the harder event. She's pleased this is first. So like a fast start from Anna Kilbasinska of Poland, just working her way up to try and get on terms with Femke Bol. Femke Bol said it's a totally different stride pattern and judgment of effort when there's no barriers in the way. Kilbasinska was gaining ground on Femke Bol, but I feel like Femke Bol is just getting into her running as we hit the 200-metre mark. The graphic in the corner indicating that Lieke Klaver of the Netherlands is in the lead at the moment. Lieke Klaver so often strong through the first 200, and she does supremely well at finishing it off nowadays. The last couple of years have seen Lieke Klaver go from strength to strength. She did the national record in Oregon, but she had to relinquish that to Femke Bol. Femke Bol at the moment powering away. Kastrek holding on to second. The young Adeleke of Ireland could be in the bronze medal position, but she's fading ever so slightly. It is going to be a win for Femke Bol, 49.44. She goes even faster than she did in Silesia. What a time from Femke Bol. Femke Bol unable to resist raising her fist. She's a very respectful competitor. I don't think I've ever seen her do anything close to a showboating. It was Kaczmarek of Poland that clocked the time first. She opened her mouth wide. Wow.
Femke Bol, the star of the show, the final of the women's 400-metre hurdles. So Bol then, watch out for her in the orange and blue of the Netherlands. In lane 3, she heads out on this one lap with those barriers to negotiate. Third best all time, the only European who can live with the incredible Americans. Such amazing distances between the top athletes that we've seen at the Worlds and the Olympic Games, of course. As we have a look at going well on the outside is Krafsik. There's the likes of Ryshkova and Tkachuk in the yellow and blue of Ukraine, trying to contend for medals, but Bol, as predicted, she's going to have it all her own way down this home straight. Ryshkova, almost in a different galaxy. It's the brilliant Bol with a delightful Dutch double, never done before at the European Athletics Championships. And she almost cannot believe it. And look at that time, 52.67, a championship record, breaking the mark of Natalia Anchuk from 2010, 52.92. No surprise, emotional for Bol, someone who has such incredible inner confidence.
But what more can we say about Femke Bol? She's done it all. And that is an absolutely brilliant double. Few people have done it at other championships. Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, but she's the first person to have done a major 400 and 400 meter hurdles double at a championship of this stature.
Now, the Netherlands, Femke Bol and Lieke Klaver, who've raced so much at these championships. I make this Bol's 5th race of the champs. The last team to defend the women's 4x4 crown was Germany in 2002 in this very stadium in Munich.
Set.
Well, the Polish quartet have been billed as the Golden Girls, with advertisements for championship courage featuring them stepping out of glossy cars wearing sunglasses. But still, it's going to be Britain and Belgium who battled, of course, in the men's race. But the Belgians just going in front. So it's Camilla Laus against Nicole Jürgen and Femke Bol. The Netherlands are right where they'd want to be at this point in Silesia in the Diamond League recently. Bol, who already has 2 gold medals at these championships. Jürgen tries to use her shoulders to go around the outside, but is out-muscled by Femke Bol, who's on her way to win her 3rd gold of these championships, with Kazmarek coming through for silver. What an incredible championships from Femke Bol. Yet more Dutch delight.
And when you have a lovely, nurturing but high-performance environment like that, that's when you see these fantastic performances coming out time and time again. Femke Bol, of course, one of the best athletes in this squad from the Netherlands, but they're all doing really, really well. They're all running lifetime bests. They're out here pushing each other to be the very best versions of themselves that they can. Natalia Kaczmarek of Poland was trying to track Femke Bol. Femke Bol made a move with around about 100 metres to go that the pole couldn't quite cover, but she measured her effort really well to pick up a silver medal for Poland.
What I'd like to know is how Femke Bol is now going to celebrate. You'd expect a glass of champagne, but I suspect she's also so tired. All she wants to do is go to bed now and just get herself ready for the international circuit over the next 3 weeks, which will conclude the season with Diamond League stops in Lausanne, Belgium and Zurich. But all credit, she's without doubt, and I don't think anyone would begrudge me saying this, the female star of these championships. And hear the roars for Femke Bol. Well, in Munich, Femke Bol set the championship record of 52.67, the women's 400 metres hurdles final.
Right.
And Bol, as you might imagine, in lane 6, flying out of her blocks. She's the first to rise at the first barrier, and she's already up on Marival on her outside. Now she's starting to claw back the stagger on Nielsen in lane 8. Bol is looking magnificent at this stage. She's coming round. They're at the 200-metre mark. Behind her, it's really just a battle for the silver medal. Peters is winning that battle at the moment as they come round the far bend. Kloster also doing well, the Norwegian in lane 5, but it's Bol. She's just pulling away from her rivals with every single step, every single stride. She's over the last barrier, and now she's just heading for home. It's just a question of Bol versus the clock. It's going to be 52.50. She has taken 1700ths off her own championship record.
Yeah, dominant run there. We know that they have to run to their stride pattern, eyes front, in a sort of blinkered fashion, not worry about what's going on around them. So she's used to this, and she did it perfectly there tonight. And I think she and her team will be absolutely delighted with that time and the manner of that run.
She is once again the European champion.
The final of the women's 400 metres. Well, Femke Bol.
Now they've rewritten her stride pattern last year. She now runs with 14 strides. It's a longer stride she has up until about the 7th hurdle. Then she'll be switching back to her old habit, 15 strides. So what can Femke Bol do here? as you see, just coasts past Adekoya there down the back straight. Approaching halfway, Femke Bol in command. Adekoya is putting it up to her best here at the moment, but really this is once again Femke Bol against the clock as she rounds the last bend. Adekoya it is in second, going well there as well as Yasmin Geiger and Fularunzo. Fularunzo it is back in third at the moment, but Femke Bol turns for home, approaches this last barrier. Femke Bol by a street. It is Adekoya and Fularunzo battling for second, but how quick can Femke Bol go in La-Chaux-de-Fonds? It's fast, it's very fast. 50.96. It is a massive personal best for Femke Bol. An astonishing performance, a European record for Femke Bol.
The Netherlands, Lieke Klaver, Franke, Caroline Peters and Femke Bol. Well, the tactic seems to be put Klaver on the opening leg and let everybody chase the Netherlands. And Klaver has come out very strongly indeed. She's closing down already on Lena Nelson. She's being shadowed by Newnham and Frau of Spain and Great Britain, Northern Ireland. But Femke Bol just looks majestic. She's now starting to stride out. It's Hervas on the anchor leg for Spain. Amber Anning, who had such a disappointment being disqualified in the heats of the individual 400 metres. Amber Anning comes here with something to prove, but she's coming up against the world indoor record holder over 400 metres. 200 metres to go. It's Femke Bol tucked in on the inside. She's got Amber Anning on her shoulder. What's Anning got left? How determined is she? Can she do anything to halt this Dutch procession of gold medals? Femke now just goes gently through the gears. It's looking as though she's pulling away from Anning. The Czechs have come through so strongly for bronze, but gold, the very last gold of these championships, goes to the Netherlands. What a magnificent last leg by Femke Bol.
Wow, what a closing race of this championship for the team of Holland.
Let's have a look at that again. That's the last handover. Well, what was going through Femke Bol's mind at this moment? What an icon of Dutch athletics. 2 gold medals, both delivered by fantastic anchor legs from Femke Bol. What a fantastic way to end these championships for the Dutch.
There's Femke Bol. I guess starts as marginal favourite here ahead of Bukowiecka of Poland in 7th. Well, Bukowiecka, second from the bottom there in the white and red of Poland, loves to commit early, normally goes out hard, but Femke Bol, for my money, has gone off aggressively here too. The pair of them already almost up on Vondrova of Czechia to the left of picture. Bol, so tall, long striding, looks lovely and relaxed. A lot more arm action going on from Bukowiecka outside her left of picture in the white and red for Poland. Good running going on in the inside lanes and aggressive running going from Polinari, the Italian, in the blue there, right in the centre, out in lane 5. They come round the bend and Bol is already in the lead, well before the straight. Bol leads into the straight now. Bukowiecka's got some hard runnings to come, but Bol looking supremely relaxed and powerful and strong, and the 400-metre hurdler strength coming its to own here as she stretches away to a big victory. 49.48. It's a new championship record from Femke Bol. Well, that is superb. It improves her own record from 2 years ago in Hortzel.
And she just kept moving away from Bukowiecka, who herself had a terrific run just outside 50 seconds. Look at the expression on her face.
Hi, Femke here. The European Athletics Championships are coming to Birmingham in August. Get your tickets now.